wish that someone would come out and just tell people that they love them, that I love you. Like, I wish that everyone would love you because you exist and you're human, and that's beautiful. Statistically speaking, we're not supposed to be here. And yet, here we are. I'm here and you're there and you're watching me and I'm talking to you. And that is gorgeous. Regardless of whatever you might be going through, regardless of what issues might be going on in your life, it is beautiful. It's beautiful because we're alive and we're experiencing this. And just because things get hard doesn't mean we should run away. We should process them and proceed accordingly, not hunker down and say, no, I'm not going to do this. Adapt, learn from it, grow from it. Most importantly, be you. There's no one else in this world besides you being you. Isn't that wonderful? It's like we've been given a gift and we don't realize it's a gift because we've always had it. And anything that's just been given to us, we don't appreciate as much as what we've worked for. But if you start looking at life and you start seeing that you actually do work for everything that you do have, and the predicaments and the situations that you're in, you worked for it, maybe you can start appreciating it more. Hopefully. That's my hope. My hope is also for you to realize that it is beautiful and it is wonderful. Everything is. From our smile to our clothes to our environment. And if you don't see that, I hope you do soon see that, because once you see it, you start appreciating the small things. And when you appreciate the small things, it is absolutely fantastic the things that you start to realize. When you walk by someone and they give you that half smirk smile, it's gorgeous. Or the glistering in someone's eyes whenever you see the light hit their eyes just perfectly. Fantastic! When kids get upset because they don't understand and they're still trying to figure this out, it is wonderful. And when, even for myself, when I go through difficult, troubling times, the moment that I actually look at it from a different perspective and I step back and I see how unique it is for whatever situation I'm in, I do appreciate it more. And once I start appreciating it more, I start logically thinking how to get myself out of that situation if I don't want to be in that situation anymore. Or I start logically thinking of how to turn that situation, whatever situation I might be in, into a situation that it benefits everyone that's involved. See, in life, you're given all these elements and you're given all these tools and these thoughts and these feelings to adapt the environment around you to work for you and for your loved ones and for the strangers around you. And it's as it goes. You can use it for good, you can use it for bad. It's your option. But what's fantastic is when you decide to look out for the better cause of everyone, and it works out. The situation works out for everyone. It's not always going to happen, but when it does, it's fantastic. I think we are headed in a course to where everything will become fantastic. And I hope, that's all I have, is that I hope that it becomes reality. Wouldn't that be great? You wake up and everything's beautiful and you are happy and you are excited to be exactly where you are because you put yourself there. And if you are somewhere that you're not necessarily liking where you're at, I hope that you find enough courage or knowledge or strength, because it's not easy getting out of those tough situations. But I hope you find the strength to get yourself out and put yourself and find yourself where you really want to be. Want to be by the ocean? I truly hope you find yourself by the ocean, or in a forest, or in New York City, or in Peru. I personally like being in Oklahoma. I've grown to love it. But that's the whole thing. Is you find yourself where you are best being you. If that makes a sense. If that makes sense. Yeah. Word. But I hope that you are well. I hope you are fantastic. Here lately I've been trying to figure out what kind of video can I make that will make someone somewhere going through something's day just a little bit better. And truth be told, I can't figure it out. My wife says that I should just be myself, which easier said than done. Because the moment that you realize that you're supposed to be yourself, then you start questioning, well, who am I? Who are you really? Let me put it this way. If I asked you where you lived, you'd probably tell me what town or where your house is located. And if I asked you where that town was, you'd probably tell me the state. And if you told me the state, you'd tell me the country. And if you told me the country, we would go on this whole journey together. And you'd tell me that you lived on Earth. And that is fantastic because you do, and we do. And after we lived on Earth, you'd say that we live on planet Earth in space. And I'd ask you where space was. And you would say space is in our Milky Way and the galaxy and in a place floating somewhere. Whatever your answer may be. If I ask you who you are, I guarantee you the conversation will go the same way. Who are you really? For myself, I'm Jeremiah. I'm Jeremiah Callahan. But that is a name that my mom and my dad gave me. Someone gave me, and the moment that I was born, they said, this is who you are. Don't be like Johnny, be like Jeremiah. And that is fantastic. I'm Jeremiah. I'm playing the role of Jeremiah. And I've grown to love the role of Jeremiah. And I hope you love the role of who you are. But the whole point, what I'm getting to, what I'd like to try to get to, is if you don't like yourself being Johnny or Jane or whoever, what exactly do you not like? Because we were all born the same way. We all have a mom and dad. We have some sort of family. And if you don't, I will be your family. I'd love to be your family. But my point is, we are the same. We put our personalities on ourselves. We form them with the society that we surround ourselves with. And that fact alone is absolutely fantastic. I cannot find anything to really complain about because I am in charge of my past, my present, and my future. But here's a secret. The past truly does not exist. The future does not exist. If we were being completely frank, but I'm not Frank, I'm Jeremiah, there is only right now. Now, people might bring up your past, and people might suggest your future, but only you can choose what you're going to do now, second by second, moment by moment. Life is nothing but a moment. And this is a moment. The moment that you realize that you realize this, and you really just my suggestion, don't have to do it, you'll do what you will. Meditate on what I'm saying. There's only now, and you are you, and I am me. And I think that you are wonderful. And I hope you find your smile. And I hope you are well, and I hope that you are exactly where you want to be. Thank you, sincerely. Thank you for being you. You make this reality what it is. And the moment that I see you, the moment that I walk past you, or our likeness cross paths, I get a sense of joy because there is no one, not one single other soul like you. And the moment that I get to spend my small microseconds around you makes it all worth the while, because who doesn't like encountering and meeting the most rarest gems in the world? And that's you. It's all of us, but that's you. You're your own diamond in your own way. Just food for thought. I hope you're well. Thank you for being you.